after a massive earthquake. Well over 100 people are dead with hundreds more hurt. We're tracking the search for survivors. Heat threat. Temperatures are soaring this weekend across America, but for the crews fighting wildfires, that comes at exactly the wrong time. How the warm-up could impact the firefight. Feeling the squeeze, our reality check on the Trump tariffs on cars and more, what they really mean for the price you pay, and how to avoid spending more than you have to. And earning his stripes. This rookie Yankee catcher went viral when he called his mom with huge news. Meet the former Uber driver whose drive led him straight to the big leagues. That video is everywhere. You're going to get more about his backstory coming up. But we begin this hour with the desperate search for survivors after a massive 7.7 magnitude earthquake rocked Southeast Asia. The epicenter was in central Myanmar, but the quake shook buildings in Thailand and was even felt as far away as China and the Vietnamese capital of Hanoi, 1,000 miles away. Take a look at this stunning video showing a building under construction collapsing to the ground in Bangkok, sending workers running for their lives. The scale of the damage is only starting to be understood at the quake's epicenter in Myanmar, where we saw people running through the city's airport and other chaotic scenes like that. Joining us now, NBC News International correspondent Raf Sanchez. Raf, what do we know at this hour about the human toll?
So, Kate, it's 2 a.m. right now in Bangkok. You've got search and rescue teams who are working in darkness, trying to reach people who may still be trapped. What we know so far, though, is that this is a severe incident. Most of the damage is in Myanmar. The military regime there is saying 144 people are dead. 730 are injured, but those numbers are expected to rise. And then across the border in Thailand, we have confirmation at this point of 9 people dead in Bangkok, but there are apparently 117 missing from one construction site alone. So we are expecting these numbers to get worse as the sun comes up in Southeast Asia, as we get a better sense of what exactly happened here. It's worth saying, Kate, the USGS is estimating that the final death toll could potentially be in the thousands, and they are saying there is going to be absolutely widespread economic devastation. Okay.
Yeah, you can imagine. And Ref, you mentioned the military leadership in Myanmar. Talk a little more about, they've had a civil war, they've had economic struggles there. Could that hinder the relief and rescue efforts?
Yeah, so this is a natural disaster happening in a very complicated political environment. You'll remember, Kate, Myanmar is run by a military junta. They are under intense sanctions. This is a country that is largely cut off from the rest of the world, and there are questions about whether the authoritarian nature of the government is going to impede on the aid effort. The military regime has declared a state of emergency in much of the country. They say their borders are open to receive aid from neighboring India, from ASEAN, the Association of Asian States. Kate, we did hear from President Trump in the Oval Office a little earlier. He said the United States is going to give aid to Myanmar, but normally it would be USAID that would be the key fulcrum of any American aid response. And we are just now, Kate, getting confirmation the Trump administration plans to completely shutter the agency by September. Kate.
All right, Raf Sanchez for us. Raf, thank you. Firefighters are working around the clock in